In the late 1980s, the city of Denver, Colorado, faced a dilemma. Its existing airport, Stapleton International, was landlocked, aging, and increasingly unable to handle modern air traffic. The solution was ambitious and monumental: build a brand new, massive international airport capable of serving the American West for the next century. This was the genesis of Denver International Airport, DIA. From the outset, DIA was intended to be a marvel of modern efficiency and design, built on over 50 square miles of remote prairie, more than double the size of Manhattan. But the true symbol of its futuristic ambition, the engineering centerpiece that was meant to revolutionize air travel, was not the unique tent-like roof of the terminal, but the radical technology buried deep beneath it: the fully automated baggage handling system. This system, contracted to BAE Automated Systems, was unlike anything ever attempted in a major airport. Instead of relying on traditional conveyor belts and human handlers, the baggage system would use thousands of robotic carts, small, individual carriers driven by sophisticated software, to ferry luggage from the check-in counter to the correct aircraft, and from the aircraft to the baggage claim, all autonomously. The promise was speed, accuracy, and efficiency on an unheard-of scale. It was designed to handle 60,000 bags per hour and promised to save airlines hundreds of millions of dollars annually in labor and errors. The system would ensure that a passenger's bag would arrive at its destination faster than the passenger could walk there. The cost of this robotic dream was originally pegged at $186 million, a significant but seemingly manageable part of the overall airport budget. The concept was not just about moving bags quickly, it was about building a smart airport where the complex logistics were managed by a central computer brain, eliminating the unpredictable human element. This vision of total automation was driven by a powerful arrogance, the belief that technology, given enough money and complexity, could conquer the messy, unpredictable realities of human travel and logistics. It was the ultimate architectural and engineering statement of the early 1990s. The future is automated, and Denver would prove it. This hubris, however, fatally blinded the project managers to the core risks: the complexity of the software, the rigidity of the timeline, and the sheer impossibility of integrating such disparate technologies on a live construction site. The dream of the automated baggage system was a technological siren song, and Denver was about to pay a billion-dollar price for listening. The fatal flaw in the DIA baggage system was not a faulty part or a poor building material, it was complexity itself. The system was designed to be too flexible, too fast, and too smart, meaning the software required to coordinate its millions of variables became an insurmountable challenge. The system was never fully tested or proven at a smaller scale before being commissioned for one of the world's largest airports. This was concurrency taken to the extreme, designing, building, and coding simultaneously. The engineers were building the bridge while they were still designing the traffic flow. The system relied on 4,000 individual computer-controlled carts running across 21 miles of track. Each cart was autonomous and could reach speeds of up to 17 miles per hour, unprecedented for baggage handling. The software had to precisely track the location of every single cart in real time, coordinate the merging and diverging of 21 miles of track, and interface perfectly with the flight schedules of multiple airlines, each with different baggage rules. The project schedule was brutally tight, driven by political commitments to an opening date. BAE Automated Systems was under intense pressure and, critically, was forced to write millions of lines of new, untested software code while construction of the physical tracks was still underway. The physical installation was a nightmare. The robotic tracks were installed in tunnels and concrete trenches that had been poorly designed, leading to misalignments and electrical grounding problems. The carts, when tested, repeatedly failed to read the identification tags, crashed into each other at high speeds, and most disastrously, ejected bags at high velocities, lacerating and destroying the luggage they were meant to protect. Bags full of toiletries were often sprayed across the tracks, creating a slippery, unusable mess. When the system was stressed to its designed capacity, the central computer suffered catastrophic meltdowns, losing track of thousands of carts simultaneously. It became clear that the integration of the track, the robotics, and the complex control software was fundamentally broken. The attempt to create the world's most intelligent baggage system had instead created the world's most expensive, self-sabotaging, logistical nightmare. The problems with the automated system quickly ballooned from technical setbacks into a massive public relations and financial disaster. The airport's initial opening date was set for October 1993, a date that was missed. Then came Christmas 1993, then March 1994. Each delay cost the city and the airlines millions in penalties, lost revenue, and compounded interest on the construction loans. The project, already over budget, began to hemorrhage cash due to the failure of the baggage system alone. The cost of rectifying the chaotic robotics and software now consumed hundreds of millions of dollars. The initial budget of $186 million for the system was now revealed to be a cruel joke. The final total costs attributed to the baggage system's failure, including delays, penalties, and interest, are estimated to have exceeded $1 billion. The most infamous incident, widely publicized at the time, involved a demonstration test in the final weeks before the supposed opening. During the demonstration for a key airline, the baggage carts malfunctioned spectacularly, violently chewing up and spitting out test luggage filled with clothing and foam. The sight of the expensive robotic system tearing apart the bags it was supposed to transport became the defining image of the debacle, cementing the project's reputation as a colossal failure of hubris. The system was so unreliable that it could not be guaranteed to function for even a few hours without failure, let alone the 24/7 reliability required by a major international hub. Faced with mounting political and financial pressure, airport officials were forced to admit defeat on the automated system. The decision was made to open the airport without the automated system operating. DIA finally opened 16 months late, in February 1995. The revolutionary automated system was left to lie dormant in the tunnels. Instead, the airport was equipped with a last-minute, antiquated, conventional baggage system, the very type of system the automated one was supposed to replace, installed at an additional cost of millions. This required a massive, chaotic manual effort, proving that the futuristic dream had been defeated by the simple, reliable technology it had tried to eliminate. The grand promise of Denver's automated future had been replaced by the messy reality of human labor, all due to the overreach of complexity. The story of the DIA baggage system did not end with the airport's delayed opening. It continued with the saga of the $1 billion ghost in the tunnels. The vast network of tracks, The 4,000 robotic carts and the control rooms remained buried beneath the terminal, a derelict, unused monument to technological hubris. For years, the tunnels were famous and feared by airport staff. Maintenance crews were tasked with preserving the colossal, expensive machinery that was never used, and the unused tunnels became the subject of urban legends and conspiracy theories, further fueling the airport's eccentric public image. Various airlines, primarily United Airlines, attempted to salvage and use parts of the automated system for their own domestic baggage handling. But these efforts were largely unsuccessful, plagued by the same software and mechanical failures that doomed the original project. The costs of maintaining, trying to fix, and partially utilizing the failing robotic tracks continued to accumulate for over a decade. The final, definitive acknowledgement of the failure came in 2005, 10 years after the airport opened. The expensive automated baggage system was officially decommissioned and scrapped. The thousands of individual carts were either sold for parts or recycled, and the 21 miles of tracks were slowly removed from the tunnels, eliminating the final physical proof of the grand failure. The DIA baggage system stands as a canonical case study in the dangers of uncontrolled concurrency and the hubris of technological overreach. The project managers allowed political deadlines to override engineering prudence, leading to the deployment of untested, impossible technology on a scale that guaranteed failure. The ultimate cost was the addition of $1 billion to the airport's construction budget, an expenditure that delivered nothing but chaos, delays, and a humiliating retreat to manual labor. While DIA eventually became one of America's busiest and most successful hubs, its foundation is built upon the silent, forgotten tunnels where the robotic dream died, a billion-dollar testament to why, sometimes, the simplest solution is always the best one. Don't miss the next blunder. Drop a comment below with the next disaster we should investigate, and hit subscribe so you don't miss a single catastrophic failure. Until then, thank you for exploring with us.